What's up, laddies? Hello, guys. Yeah, it's a very cool app. Right, this is iPhone. I'm going to show you how to run Linux on iPhone. Yes, you heard me correct. Linux. You're probably thinking, what the heck is that? And how do you do it? Right. Firstly, Linux is Windows, kind of like Windows, but a bit more complicated. Right. Because with Windows, you have no command line. Well, you have the command line, but it just normally you boot up and install it. With Linux, it's a little bit more differently. I'll show you what I mean. Right? So we have ISH, right? This is not what it looks like. Okay. This is what it looks like. Let me just search. Shell. This is what it looks like. Which I have it open, so I can just open it. It's running a thing called Alpine, and this is what it won't look like this either. It's weird. You can basically SSH um into your thingy. So I have a thingy running in the background. Where is it? So I have a Ubuntu server running in the background. Just oh wait, don't let paste SSH SS. Oh, whoops, my bad. SH root at and then we paste in, and then it's gonna probably prompt us to put in the password, and then basically say now you can just do apt update even though I've already done it. Yeah, I've already done it already. You can install stuff. So, for example, apt install web browser. Yeah, there you go. You can install the Snap Store as well. Which, like I said, Linux is a lot more complicated than Windows. Where Windows, you just grab the ISO, burn it into the USB, obviously, and then you just stick it into your PC and install it. Linux is almost the same, but a little bit more differently. So the way Linux works, it works like this. So you obviously do the same procedures. You get the ISO, you put it into flash it into the USB. You put it into the computer, but once that happens, there's a little bit more of a problem. Once you boot up your PC, you have to switch your boot thingy. This works for both Windows and Linux. You have to switch it to the what would you call it? Um the you have to switch it to the so it boots from the USB. Then you'd have to I think then and only then you'd save it back out, and then it would I think kind of like do a reboot. Um and then after that it would boot up again. With Windows, it would just go straight to the installation. With let's say if you have Ubuntu, it doesn't really. It's a little bit more different depending on what you get. So you have Ubuntu server. If you have the Ubuntu server, you have to be very careful. If you have the Ubuntu server, so what you have to do is you have to update it just to make sure it's updated. Then install your desktop environment, and then do everything else, and then just reboot the PC, and you should be fine, really. But if you have like normal Ubuntu, then you basically find it installs like Windows, really. That's for Ubuntu. For Arch, is a little bit more complicated. Now, um, Firefox installed, right? Let's go check something real quickly. If we go here, let's say if we go connect, because I've got VNC running here. Give it a moment to prepare the desktop. Oh, that's big. Ooh, that's a bit too big. Give it a moment. Oh, look, web browser right there. There you have your web browser that we just installed. So if we go this time, we do sudo snap, sudo is it? Oh, I got it. Studio Snap. Space Snap Store. And then it will just get us stuff it needs. So Snap Store is kind of, if you're running Ubuntu KDE, then you'd have Discover. If you're running GNOME, you'd have the Snap Store. It works like that basically. So you have that installed. If we do clear, I think it will just. How did we back out? I actually forgot. Give me a moment. I can't believe I actually forgot. How do we back out of the? Huh. Oh, that's how. You just do this. Here's an easier way. It just restarts the app really and sorted. This does everything you need it to do. It does everything you need it to do. So you can do. I'll show you that Git is already installed. For example, if we do Git. Oh yeah, right. What am I doing? apt add Git. Oh, is it? Oh no, I think it's already. Oh wait, on this one, I don't think it's installed. Wait, I kind of. No, it's not installed. My bad. No, it's not installed. Whoops. My bad, lads. Okay, that was on me. That was on me. And everything else is installed. So I've installed Python. I've installed pip. Um, I didn't install Git. Why did I not install Git? I should have had that. But yeah, if you do like these videos, then let me know, and I might do more on Linux and stuff like that. So Git is already installed now. APK and pip, maybe? Is that installed? I think that's already installed. That if you start to install, no search package. Yeah. Okay. That's not okay. I know Python 3 is most certainly installed. This right here this is one of my priorities. This was already installed since the very beginning. Python 3 was one of my top priorities. Like this is top priority. But yeah. This is all in all, if you have an iPhone and you want to SSH into if let's say if you have a spare iPhone, you don't use it, it's used for nothing, you could install this app and literally just have it so that you could have this app and you could SSH into a jailbroken iPhone. I haven't tested this one. It's not jailbroken. This one is not jailbroken, by the way. This is unjailbroken, not jailbroken. If you're wondering, right? Um, let's say if you have another spare unjailbroken iPhone, right? I haven't tested it out because the other iPhone that I have is jailbroken at the moment. But I think I'll let you guys know once it is thingy. I use this on a day-to-day basis. To be honest with you, I do this day-to-day basis, and can we add sudo? Is that a thing? I just gonna double check. Oh, yes, we can add sudo. Now the thing with Ubuntu compared to Alpine, which is what this is running off, is a 32-bit Alpine. So there's no that. It's just literally command line. I could right now. I could probably switch to my other. So if we do, I think it's su and then Nexus. There you go. It switched. Now I can just do apk update. Right. APK not heard. Damn it! What? Why is it doing that now? Why is it doing that now? Why? What? So if you just do SU. Why is it only doing that now? Yeah, it's only doing that now, which is quite funny because it was working before. I don't know why it's not now. I'm gonna try to fix it in a bit. I know that it was working before, but I know there's also a fix for it as well. There's a fix that I have. There's a huge fix that I have for this, which I know how to fix it. If you guys are wondering, do you know how to fix it? Yeah, of course, man knows how to fix it. All right, available. So we just do APK upgrade, which is quite funny actually. All right, if we go into my photo, APK. Where is it then? Is it this? Is it not here? No, probably not. We'll just quick Google search this. Alpine how to give user root access. Alright, the way that we do this, we did the APK sudo. We've added the user. Grant permission. So method 1 is the wheel, and method 2. So I'm guessing that we have to. So we quickly grab this, go here, paste that in. Oh, look at that. Yeah, and then we literally just. So it'd be add user and then access and then you. And then I think that should be fine. So then we could just do su space access. Come on, find over. So it's not right here. Command not. How is that? Bro, are you dumb, fam? I put APK update, doesn't update. I put sudo apt update, doesn't update either. We might have to try and restart it, so let me just quick and easy way, the most fastest way I can do it from here is then we do su space, and then I just want to verify that I have. I just want to check that I actually have permission. Yeah, we do. All we do. Okay, we do. So why is APK not working? Command not found. Command not found over. What is wrong with this? I give up. We'll switch back to our route. I give up. No, I give up. I I give up. It normally worked. It normally does work when you do APK, but for some reason it doesn't work, and I don't know why it doesn't work. Um, for some reason. Now, this bit here that you can see on the top, you guys won't actually get this. What you guys will get is welcome to Alpine, and then it'll give you some stuff if you want to edit the message, which is what I went and done. And I've literally just put Linux, but it looks a bit weird because you got the LIUN, right? Or yeah, LIUN, but then the X is right behind the L, or both the U and the N is behind the U and the X is right behind the L. If I'm not wrong, but yeah, works just fine. Um, Now I've done a lot of iOS videos on my channel, quite a few actually. No, actually, I think I've done one iOS video. If I'm wrong, if I'm not wrong, that has surpassed all my other videos in views only. So every other video gets like 4 or 5 views. Yeah, that one video almost got 200 views within a week. And then I'm sitting here thinking, why? Like, you guys need to tell me. Do you guys like it when I do more iOS video related stuff, or what is it? Because I'm thinking it's more iOS related stuff, which I might do. Which technically this is iOS related stuff that we're doing here. It's basically how do you run Linux on iOS, which this app, I tell you what, I found it a while back, like ages ago. I think it's when I got my first iPhone, which was an iPhone 7. And they were new in the this was fairly new. This was created about I think 2 3 years ago, so this was fairly new. Um, and then what happens is this, right? They make it, obviously it has to be in a test flight because it wasn't uploaded to, it wasn't on the App Store at the time, which it is now. On the test flight, I had no idea how we would add packages because it just wouldn't work for me. So I'm like, fuck it, we'll just leave it. And then I think I come upon this app when I get my iPhone 11, which is the iPhone that I'm recording from. And then because back then I wasn't an expert in Linux stuff, right? I didn't know crap about Linux. I'm like, not leave it, fuck it. What happens after that? Well, funny story. I go and there's an old laptop that I had and an old computer, and they weren't really working well with Windows. And eventually, I found out Linux, this good stuff. And then I think I found this app on the App Store, and I'm thinking, what the heck is this? So let me go and install it. Because at the time, I didn't even remember that this still existed. This was a thing still. And then after that, jobs are good. We have it now. I basically know what I'm doing. If I don't know what I'm doing, I quick YouTube search, quick Google search, sorted. But yeah, this is Alpine Linux on your iPhone. If you want to get it, link is going to be down in the description. Either that, or you can just go in the App Store, search in ISH shell, come up, install, and do what you need to do. This is mostly useful for projects, so be warned.